God has called me to walk with people that I care about deeply through all of those things that I mentioned. And occasionally someone will say to me, well, what do you say to someone? How do you help someone? The first thing I try to do is remember I'm just a sheep too. The best I can do really is point toward the shepherd, and maybe we can approach the shepherd together. There was a time when I wanted to be the shepherd, a time when I wanted to overfunction. I think they call it perfectionism. That's just a way of wanting to be the shepherd. Wanting control is just a way of wanting to be the shepherd. Wanting to have our lives turn out the way we want to have our lives turn out is wanting to be the shepherd. Wanting people to do what we want them to do, especially those closest to us, is wanting to be the shepherd. But there's one shepherd, Jesus says, and he's it, and one flock. We have a couple of Stephen ministers in our church, Angie and Paula, and they received training for a summer. And they still go to training, I think, is it every 2 weeks? Every 2 weeks. And in between that, they meet with someone who's going through the midst of life's challenges. And they are with that person, and they listen, and they talk, and more than anything, as I understand it, they try not to be the shepherd, but a fellow sheep on the journey. It's a commitment of time. And there's going to be another class for Stephen ministers this summer at First United Methodist, and you're welcome to attend if you want. And there's going to be a fundraiser on May 20th, so that hopefully we can raise enough funds here to send Paula and Angie down to the training so that they can train people right here within Grace Church as caregivers, but in a way also care receivers. So many times Stephen ministers say, you know, in the midst of sharing and being there, I receive so much as well, because they end up going with this person to be with the shepherd, who is Jesus, and finding the strength of Jesus in the midst of their time together. Because if you want to glimpse the beauty of a 4-year-old little man helping a little lady learn the art of curb hopping, it begins with wanting to have a shepherd who will teach us to be gracious and humble and patient like that little man was. And the shepherd is so kind and so understanding and so accepting of us, just as we are, that like the little lady, we can freely reach out our hand without fear. And he will steady us without needing to speak.